We do a thing on this program called an uncomfortable moment.
Okay.
And I want to tell you how you influenced us.
Okay, great. Yeah, I feel like I thrive in uncomfortable moments. I don't know about thrive, but I feel like I guess what I wanted to say is that like I feel fine. I feel comfortable in uncomfortable moments, I think. I feel like I'm just getting warmed up.
It's breaking bread.
I really like toasting it with just a little butter.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. Olive oil is a good way to go.
Yeah.
If you want to be fancier.
Do you have now? Is there a nice butter that exists?
There's a really nice butter. You can get it at Whole Foods. It's this French butter. I always forget the name of it. It's like in this gold wheel.
Okay.
And I can give you the name of it, but you eat that and you're like, oh, Land O'Lakes blows.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you remember the lady? Do you remember the lady on Land O'Lakes?
Yes, absolutely.
You know how she's gone now?
I didn't know that, but I could understand that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was problematic.
This is my camera?
Yes, sir.
Do people ever play? Do they go? Ah?
Yeah, once in a while.
Okay.
They'll ham it up.
Okay.
No, do you remember doing the boobs thing with the Land O'Lakes lady?
No, what's that?
I mean, it was problematic, just I guess for Native American reasons. But then we made it worse as children. We didn't know, but you could cut out the Land O'Lakes cardboard, and she was like on her knees holding a basket, and if you folded it like Mad Magazine, you could fold up her knees up to her chest, and it made it look like she had boobs. They looked like two perfect. It was so great.
I'm just imagining it right now.
It was really pretty great. And as a 40-year-old, when they got rid of it, I was like, oh my God, it's gone.
Yeah.
How am I going to show my nephews?
Yeah.
what a
There's
good
no way to
time is?
access that sort of thing. There's no equivalent. Nothing a kid could get to see anything explicit like that anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it harkens to a much more innocent
Right.
time when that was your pornography, was taking logos and making porn out of it. And now, you could just open your phone.
We really liked when we were kids, I don't know, with calculators spelling out boobs.
Yes.
Yeah. That was sort of hot in its own way, too. Just saying, having access to the word was its own
It was
thing.
really great.
Yeah.
Wasn't there another one with loose? Like if there was you would tell a story.
This sounds right.
Right?
Yes. There's definitely, I know there were other ones we did, but
Yeah.
this is something I'll have to Google later.
Yeah. It seems like right up your alley.
Yeah, this is the sort of thing I'm really into.
Right. It's kind of the thing that populates your films.
Yes, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You're a really good filmmaker.
Oh, that's nice of you to say.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Really. Are you making one now?
I'm not. I'm writing. I've written a couple things, and so now it's very early in the process of seeing who would want to make the movies with us.
Right.
Yeah.
It's so impressive that you've made movies.
I do feel blessed. I think that every time I've gotten something made, there's always that feeling of like, oh, I can't believe this is happening. Truly,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And it makes me. I wonder if my time is up. Do you know what I'm saying?
Why?
I just naturally, I think that's the way I work.
Just always.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Just in general in life.
Truly, yeah.
This might all be coming to an end.
Yes. So I don't know what'll happen with these new ones, but I'm hopeful, obviously.
It's strange though, because when I watch them, like small comedy films like this, it's like nothing can stop you. It's like you're just going to make them no matter what.
Well, that is the thing that is still, that I continue to find inspiring is seeing people make small things. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I rewatched what's it called again?
Brigsby Bear.
Brigsby Bear. Sorry. And that it's all of that essence of just, no, we could shoot this right now.
Right. Yes, which is,
dude, this is just one character. And I know a place. Let's go.
Yes. So there was obviously a meta nature when making that movie because it felt like what the characters in the movie are doing. Like,
Yeah.
let's just make this thing.
Yeah, I know. And when I watch that, I always think, well, there's really no excuse for not making something of whatever it is. It's like nothing really can stop you unless you really want it to look good and have a budget.
Right.
And that kind of thing.
Yeah. No, the resources are at your disposal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that movie in your head for a long time? Like by the time you made it? What was it, like 2017-ish? 2016?
Yeah. I think it came out 2017. We shot it 2016. Let's see. I bet it was in my head for I bet I came up with the concept in 2010, 2011 would be my guess.
Right.
And I pitched to my buddy who I went to middle school with, and he wrote it with me. And then my friend Dave directed it, and I grew up with him. So it was like truly like people that I've known for most of my life.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Did he direct other things? Was he?
So I started, in doing sketch comedy with this group, Good Neighbor. We made internet videos.
Yeah.
And he was behind the camera for all of those.
Oh, cool. Yeah, this is always a great story. My friends weren't that creative.
Right.
Like, I got great friends, but they all went into stupid shit.
But to me, that's impressive. That that you can do it on your own. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I like having somebody to bounce ideas off of.
Right.
Like, it feels almost necessary to my process.
Yeah, I see it as a fun crew you get to just keep making jokes with since you were in seventh grade.
Yeah, it is that for sure.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Tires, like Shane Gillis, he's been with those guys forever.
Right.
And it just seems like a crew of degenerates that are still now getting paid to make stuff.
And I feel like Sandler did that, just like kind of these are the people we have this inner whatever, we have this way of talking and interacting that to us makes us laugh.
Yeah. Y2K was shot in Ringwood, New Jersey. Part of it?
Do you know Ringwood?
I know Ringwood.
You might know better than me, to be honest.
Oh, really?
We were in different spots around Jersey, and Ringwood sounds right. There was another place.
Because my two sisters lived in Ringwood, so all my nephews were in Ringwood.
Yeah.
And they're all huge fans of yours.
Oh, that's
and real funny crew, and they really take pride.
Okay, then yes, it's definitely Ringwood, and I want to shout out everybody over there. Thank you for doing what you do.
Shout out to everyone at the Stop and Shop.
Yeah, we had a great time. Yeah, but you're not from Jersey.
I am from Jersey.
Where are you from?
I'm from Park Ridge.
Okay, my wife is from Jersey City. That's
from Jersey City.
Yeah.
My mom was from Jersey City.
Okay,
and now my niece lives there, and so my mom lived there with my grandmother. And we're Jersey folks. But you were San Diego.
Yes.
The New Jersey of California.
Is that what people are saying?
I just said it.
Okay. I'll go with it.
You seem more Jersey than San Diego.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if you saw me in the proper context, you might not feel that way.
Oh, really?
Maybe in San Diego.
Was it fun growing up there? A lot of times places that are really nice don't cultivate a lot of funny.
Yeah, it's tough I'm trying to think of how I can articulate my San Diego experience. I love San Diego so much. It is pretty specific, and I think that like there is definitely like a layer of for men at least, I feel like kind of a bro-y quality. And of course, the surf and skate and like that culture I think is so prevalent, and it was when I was growing up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
Like kind of like the alt part of it, like the skater kind of.
No, I mean,
No?
like, I don't know in terms of like the DIY punk ethos or something like that.
Yeah.
No, I feel it was more like you've got to wear like a Billabong shirt to fit in. You know what I mean? It was more like this is how you're supposed to look.
Right.
Less so like kind of like let's let's do something
crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Let's be renegades or rebels.
Yeah.
No, it's just more like this is kind of your uniform.
This is our brand.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was. I mean, it's obviously an incredibly beautiful place, and but it also has like conservative components. It's It is a Navy town ultimately, and
Right. Are you married?
I am. Yeah.
And when did you get married?
August 21st, 2021.
Oh, so you had already?
That's right. Okay, I got nervous.
Is it?
Yeah.
So you had already moved back here?
So I lived in LA before moving to New York for SNL. Moved out of my place, but then I pretty much always came back to LA during hiatuses. So I was either like staying with friends, or we were getting an Airbnb or a hotel or something like that.
Right.
And I think it was like, maybe my second to last year at the show, I got a house out here. And then so we started to begin the process of moving while I was on the show.
Right. And it says in your bio that you hated your time at SNL. Why is that?
Oh my God. I actually don't like how do you access is my bio like just like from Wikipedia or something like that?
You just look up bio, right?
Kyle Mooney bio.
Kyle Mooney bio.
Man, I felt like I'd be talking about this. I feel like I had like a sort of daydreaming moment of like describing my experience.
Because Tom's going to ask.
Yeah, maybe it's just what my life is.
Yeah. I know. When I was getting ready, when I was making your bread, I was thinking, I don't want to just ask about
no, please.
SNL. But it's that weird thing because I'm sure people always want to talk to you about it, but it is for you has got to be just a huge moment in your life.
Absolutely. And the tough thing, and I enjoy talking about it. I don't want to sound like, oh no, here we go again. I don't feel that way at all. It's a tough thing to articulate. You know what I mean? And so much has been said about it. Sometimes I feel like I don't know that I have the new thing to say about the experience.
Yeah.
I will say, like, when I think about it, and I've talked about all aspects of it at various points and in various interviews and things, but like, it was ultimately, I mean, maybe this goes without saying, so incredibly positive because, like, I mean, I was there for 9 years. I had a sustained job for 9 years, which is, and now, like, with the state of our industry, like, that seems, like it doesn't even exist. You know what I mean?
No. Did you know each year that you were like? Is it every year you are waiting to see if you're called back?
Yes. Every year you're sort of finding out. I mean,
whether you are renewed.
Yes. Yeah.
That's nerve-wracking.
I feel like, when I think about it from like yes, of course, there are times that it was frustrating and challenging and you beat yourself up and it is like a full, you're jumping through mental hoops all of the time, every week, right?
Yeah.
But it's also a job like where you're getting to be creative every week. You're getting to come up with ideas and execute them. You're getting to use your own specific voice.
Yeah.
And that, I don't know what else exists like that. You know what I mean? And like, I do love doing all of those. That's what I do. Right. Right.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Like today we dropped off my kid at preschool and like my day outside of this, the only thing I don't have anything planned. So it's like, I'm just thinking of like things I want to make.
Yeah.
And that is a job where like you have to make something every week. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it was, I really loved that component. I loved the people.
Who was your crew?
So when I came in, I don't know the list. I feel like the main people
just like
at the time were like Kate McKinnon, Cecily Strong, Beck Bennett. I had done comedy. I was in a sketch group with A.D. Bryant. Keenan has always been there, obviously. Bobby Moynihan, Taron Killam.
Who are your best friends? Beck?
Vanessa Bayer. Beck is like my...
Yeah.
We have a podcast together called What's Our Podcast?
You guys, it's very funny.
Oh, that's nice of you to say.
Yeah. Because you guys were friends from school?
Yeah, we went to college together.
Right.
So we met.
And then you started your sketch group off of that? Or during that?
So we auditioned we both got on the same like improv group in college.
Right.
And then we had, I don't want to. I feel like I'm being braggadocious by saying this, but we had good chemistry, and our friend Nick Rutherford as well. And so
was it mostly you?
Like me bringing the chemistry? I wouldn't. I don't want to say things like that out loud, but I
Yeah.
feel like I do brand. Yeah, I do carry.
I think
a lot
that's
of
what it
the
said in the
weight.
bio.
I feel it's such. There's so many specific things in this bio. But we just felt like we had a good rapport,
Yeah.
and so when school ended, it was like the beginning of YouTube, and so we were like, let's make comedy together, and we did live shows, but we mostly focused on making videos, and it was myself, Beck, and Nick, and my friend Dave,
Right.
and yeah, I don't know how did I. You asked me if Beck was my
Was
best
Beck
friend.
was he your best friend at SNL?
Yeah,
Because that was like your class.
and
But who
that
was your crew?
I mean, everybody I mentioned, I feel close to.
That's cool.
And there are other people, and like I truly loved everybody there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Beck, I shared an
It's
office.
it was such a cool class.
Oh, thank you.
It was such a like. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of assholes in that class.
No.
You know what I mean? It seems like a group that got each other and was pretty joyful from the outside.
Yeah, and we I mean, like it was sort of a crazy. I think we had the end of Obama's last term, Trump coming into office, and COVID, and Biden. That was all while I was there.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it was. I wish I could say something super unique about my time there. I think it was what I just said. That like,
Yeah.
at times very difficult, but also like I feel so blessed.
Yeah.
And the fact that I've like maintained a friendship with Beck is I feel we work now arguably more closely than we ever have because we're doing this podcast together and I see him like every week. The fact that like that has maintained to me is awesome.
Yeah, that doesn't happen a lot.
Yeah.
Like, right? Even like when you're a fan of like TV shows and you're like, oh, that'd be cool if I wonder if they're still friends. And 9 times out of 10, they're not. I mean, they'll see each other or whatever. But as a fan, you're always rooting for it, but it never really seems to happen.
Yeah, I
it
guess
is unusual.
Yeah. I mean, I maybe the time has sort of actually helped us because we have learned, we shared an office together. And I should say there were also many writers at the show that like I spent a lot of time with. Fran Gillespie is a close friend. Will Steven I wrote a lot with as well. A bunch of other people. But yeah, you do get to learn each other's quirks, right? In a very intense way. And so like maybe all of that time, all of those have settled in. It's like, okay, this is how I'm gonna respond, or he's gonna respond, and there's just sort of like an understanding.
Do you remember the first time that you got something on that you were like really excited about? Like it felt like this is a big enough role or a funny enough thing, and it actually gets on that week. Does that moment kind of stand out, or was it?
I got something on the very first show.
Oh yeah,
I got like an update on, and it was a surreal experience. I mean, I don't know that it was like I would never watch this piece, but like I felt myself being on Saturday Night Live. Like I felt like I was the audience member watching it. Do you know what I mean? And that I was like almost puppeteering my body. It didn't feel fully real. But I do think that it's interesting that like the process of, writing something and then trying to get it on. And then if it does get on, like that's awesome. You never know how it's going to play. That's its own thing.
Mm-hmm.
But almost every piece I wrote, I always felt like at the beginning of the week, like, oh, this is going to be fucking huge. This is going to change my career. And it really never does that. You know what I mean? It never is as viral or as, massive as you kind of dream it to be.
Yeah.
But then, there were times where it's like, I'm sure you've experienced versions of this where like, oh, this is something special is happening in real time and you can like feel it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like it's an actual, some magic is kind of crept in.
It's like, yes, the audience is there. We have whatever our like rapport on stage is happening and you can feel like it's playing for the camera. Like there were moments where it's like, this is awesome.
Yeah. Did you enjoy the anniversary of it all? Did you get to?
I did. Yeah.
Was it weird? Was it Were you filled with pride that you were around all these
Yeah, I was there.
gigantic people?
That was the 50th. Yeah, absolutely. And I was there.
Yeah.
The 40th occurred while I was on
While you
the
were
show.
on,
So
yeah.
I've been to 2 of them.
That's got to be pretty trippy.
For me, it was like I was working in the lead up to that show, and afterwards I was shooting a movie.
Mhm.
And so like I didn't really let loose. Like it's like everybody was staying out, you know, there were these big parties. And like I have to work tomorrow. So I didn't like let loose, I feel like, in the way some people got to.
Uh-huh.
But overall, I mean, I got to be in the show, which was really special. And like nobody they don't have to put me in there. There's so many names
Right.
to include. So like that did feel special. Just to be thought about
Right, exactly.
is special. Yeah.
You just weren't forgotten.
Yeah.
You know?
Truly.
Yeah. Let's talk about your music career. I hear from, I don't know if it was in your bio, but
Can you send me the bio?
use a lot of AI in your music.
Right. That's not true.
Oh, it's not?
No. I actually,
I know it wasn't just the bio. I've seen clips about it.
no. I write, produce. I play every single instrument on my own. There was a music video that was produced for one of my songs. The song is called Digital Society.
Uh-huh.
And I had a friend, his name Riley, who told me he would attempt to make a music video for me. I was like, oh, this is cool. And he said, oh, and there's this new technology. I was barely listening, but I believe he did use AI for the music video. But this is not something that, I take no ownership over this. And
so not all of your music doesn't get run through AI or get created
no, sir.
through AI.
No.
Okay.
No way. No, in fact, I was actually playing with my guitar yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right. I really love the one. I don't know. I don't think this one was AI. Unless, were you not really in front of the Disney castle?
Honestly, I've never spoken about this. This is I put up this video on Instagram singing to one of my songs, a Christmas song.
Mm-hmm.
And the song is called Winter's Wish. And my wife filmed me in front of the castle at Disneyland. And
how's the sound
like
so good?
going to, well, that's the actual track. Yeah.
Right.
So I'm like, it's like a music video performance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm lip syncing.
But not AI.
I promise you, my friend Riley used AI one time. There's been I do not use AI. I do not actively use AI.
Okay.
But yeah, I like going to Disneyland, and like I was nervous to put it out there. I don't want to get in trouble.
Right. Yeah. Well, I guess it's, I don't think, did anyone come? Did anyone?
No.
And they just,
I think that there's a lot of people that shoot videos. Like there's a lot of sort of like, I guess you can't have a selfie stick there, but there's a lot of like self-production happening,
right,
and like kind of influencer type media being made there.
Your relationship with Tim Heidecker, who was here on the program.
Oh yeah.
And is it a friendship? Is it as antagonistic as it seems? Is it?
I liked him. I think he can say some mean things,
mm-hmm,
and I feel like we've buried the hatchet, but like, yeah, no, we're definitely friends.
Yeah.
And I would like to work with him.
Mm-hmm. You put him in one of your movies.
He's in both. He's in both Brigsby Bear and Y2K.
Oh.
Yeah.
You think he'd be publicly he'd be nicer to you?
I hope, we
if this is too much, we could take a break.
No, I think there's just a buildup of phlegm inside of my throat.
Do you need a snack? We have snacks here.
No, I'm good. Okay, I feel good. Yeah, I think I think that that's gonna be a sort of a situation where like the future, we'll see how things play out. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I can't speak for Tim. I can speak for myself, and that's just that I love Tim. I love his work,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that we've worked through all of our issues, and
Right.
but who's to say?
It's a weird
Until-
relationship because like a lot of times when people put you in projects like you've
They're
done with
typically
him,
grateful.
they're really grateful.
Yeah,
And they're like, oh, I'm gonna.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does. It. You don't see it become an antagonistic relationship very often.
Yeah. No. I'm surprised by
Yeah.
the reaction. Definitely. But he's an artist.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an artist.
Yeah. Do you think that's what part of it is, and maybe not even just with Tim, but when Tim's really likes making music as well,
Yeah.
and he probably maybe felt safe with you as a filmmaker and a comedian, but then when you started breaking out as a musician, maybe got a little threatened by that, or
I I don't feel it's my place to surmise that.
Mhm.
I do. I could believe the idea that maybe he is affected. He put out music before me. I can see him feeling like that is you're stealing my thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We're
exactly.
already running on similar paths, and now you're like truly like kind of taking something that was uniquely mine. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So I get that, and I understand. I would like to think our music is very different.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I can't speak for why he acts the way he does.
Yeah. It's weird because if you were just to create music, but you weren't so close, it'd just be like every day someone's putting music out and doing that. But because you're close,
Yeah.
then you sometimes think, oh, maybe this is, maybe he's just copying me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, like what we do. I mean, like I feel like I don't know. I don't know how similar our circles are that we exist in, right? But
Mhm.
I imagine, the stand-up community is ultimately a small circle, right?
Yeah.
And so you probably feel it when somebody is doing something, I don't know whether it's a bit or like that feels like it's using your essence or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And like
yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like whatever you want to call what I do and what Tim does, like there are not many of us. You know what I mean? So I
Right.
think it's it is you feel it a little more when like, I guess when I want to make a move like that and I'm like, oh, I'm going to put my sort of hat in the music game.
Yeah. And, I mean, when you're really good at it, it's hard to not ruffle some feathers.
That that really means a lot, Tom, and yeah, it's something that it's been my dream to make music, and you never know how people are going to receive it, but to hear that, like it validates it. So I do really thank you for saying that.
Yeah. Well, it says it in your bio.
Great.
When you're right now in this space of creating stuff, and what is the thing that's bubbling up to the surface right now?
As I talk to you,
No, just
generally
in the car on the way over. Are you thinking like I want to do more sketch stuff, or do I want to go after another film? Like it seems to me like I'm not your manager,
right?
but you've got the two really good films under your belt.
Yeah.
Like, do you feel like you want to keep that going, or do you want to go and do something else?
I definitely, yeah, I've got these two movies I've written, and I would love to make both of them, obviously.
Yeah.
I kind of like, I don't know how you feel. For me, it's like, I have to support myself and my family. So that sort of probably comes first. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And, in a perfect world, like I'm supporting myself and us by doing things that I want to be, making that our mine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think
Does your child eat a lot?
she had, yes. So far we're doing good, I think.
Yeah.
But that's so I kind of have to balance, like, I always want to have my own things that I'm working on, but I also have to like think practically, like how can I get paid?
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Does
But
it
movies,
rhyme with Dancing with the Stars?
if they would reach out, I mean, again, how do you force these things to happen? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Well, we've been playing around with the idea of a vision board just for like the show, for like everyone here who works on the show.
I have friends who for 2026 create
Right.
vision boards. Yeah.
Have you done one?
I've never done it.
What would be on your vision board for 2026?
For just for this year, or
Just
like okay.
Yeah, just this year.
I have a dollar number that I don't want to say out loud. But I would probably just, if I could cut that out of a magazine, I would probably paste that.
Is it less than or
Oh no.
greater than $1 million?
Less than.
Okay.
I would love maybe I should make that the vision though.
Well, I know this is the problem with life, right? Like if you're humble, you're like, I don't want to put $1 million on there.
Right.
You know, I don't know. I'll put 200,000 down.
Right.
But then you see people in life who don't live that way with any humility, and they're like, F that.
Right.
10 million.
Yeah.
Let's go. You know what I mean?
But then yes.
And those people seem to get shit done.
I believe that, but I would say, like, I think that when I don't hit anywhere near 10 million, it's going to really hurt my feelings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the way my brain works.
Uh-huh.
So I do think that, like, setting the bar low, there is something to be said about setting the bar low.
Realistic.
Yeah.
All right. Is it greater than or less than 500,000?
I'm not going to.
All right. So we have a dollar amount?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, right.
Okay. What else? What else you cutting out of a magazine and putting on
maybe
your
like
vision board?
an image of like a muscular man.
Okay. Someone who works for you?
I would become.
Oh, you'd
become
be
the muscular
for
man.
you to be a muscular man.
Yeah.
Do you lift weights?
Well, I hurt my wrist, so I haven't really been going to the gym. But I would
Right.
yes, I should. I want to. I have, but not seriously in the way that, like, I think that the vision would help that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't want to divert too much.
Yeah.
But I've been thinking of taking this podcast and making it a little more broy. Because there's been like the bro podcast, and then there's and they seem to be flailing a little recently because of their political choices and having to eat crow about certain things.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's an opportunity to get a little more broy, and maybe we can kind of like get some of the people who peel off of those shows.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind, if we can just for a minute just talk about our routines.
Yeah. And the routine, our workout routines.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like, are you cold plunging? Are you hot showering? Give me your daily.
Yeah.
You wake up at what time?
Wake up at 4 a.m.
Okay.
Hit the treadmill immediately. I'll do 3 or 4 hours of weights.
Oh, whoa.
See my family for 30 to 45 minutes.
Right.
Get back in there.
So this is like around 8 in the morning. By
Yes.
the time you see your family.
See my family, do, help out with packing of lunches, back out, hit the swimming rectangle.
The rectangle of water. Hit that.
Plop out, dry myself off.
Have you eaten anything at this point?
A couple steaks. Yeah. Wait, now you go.
I get up.
Yeah.
I have to have coffee first.
Okay.
First off, just how I roll.
Yeah.
But I'm putting some kind of mushroom powders in it
Okay.
because I hear that's really
Yeah.
you're supposed to really do it. And butter, you're supposed to put butter in it.
Yes.
Butter is like not just like your regular coffee.
Yeah. No, I know.
And I put some butter in it and down that. And then I get on the Peloton just for an hour warm up just to like kind of get the blood going.
Yep.
Just get into the mind-body connection.
Yep.
Kind of thing. Then I usually go out in the back and I skeet shoot.
Nice.
For a little bit.
Yes. I actually have a few boys who've been doing that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And that also does that. I feel like that does a lot for sort of just engagement with the
Totally.
With
the top core.
Top
with
core.
your top
Yes, sir.
core. Get your top core going. A lot of the neighbors have been complaining, but I kind of
Right.
just work that into my routine. Argue with the neighbors for an hour.
Okay, that happens
And
daily.
they're like, you're like some of your shotgun shells are coming into my yard.
Right.
You know, my kids are trying to go to school. So I argue with that guy for a bit.
Yep.
Just kind of get it up. You know, let them know
Who's boss?
who's boss.
Yep.
And then same thing, 2 steaks.
Cool. Well, we should kick it sometime and sort of like kind of.
Totally.
Do you know Randall?
Does he go by RJ?
Yes.
Yeah, I know RJ.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he's really cool. He's cool.
Yeah.
So your vision board. Guy with muscles, dollar amount. What else you putting up there? You don't have to be his broy now. You can just go back.
No. I'm thinking. I feel like I could have helped button that whole thing better than just the Randall stuff.
Oh.
But do you feel okay about it?
No, I hear you. You mean RJ? You mean RJ?
Yep.
Totally down with him. And you know what? You know what he's taught me? As a
that?
guy, like you could totally, I don't think it makes you any less of a guy if you join a choir.
Yes.
I think that's what I've learned from RJ the most. That's my afternoon though. I don't want you to think I do that in the morning.
Yeah, no, RJ's always singing his song. All right, now we got
Yeah,
it.
we should have just ended. Yeah. Okay, vision board. What else is on the vision board? I haven't heard anything creative. I hear dollar amount. I hear
that's true.
You with no shirt on.
Oh, well, interesting because like, yeah, I guess like in theory, I should have like a movie camera or like a piano on there or something like that.
Yeah, something.
Can
Yeah.
it just be?
Maybe one of
How about
those-
just a paintbrush to sort of represent
Yeah.
everything?
All right. Yeah. It's your vision.
For just the year 2026, like I feel like I want to be artistic,
Right.
but I don't know that I need to like say like, oh, I have to have a movie made this year or have a TV series picked up.
Right.
Generally, I want to know that I'm actively making stuff and creating stuff.
Right.
I think.
Without knowing what that stuff is.
See, again,
Right?
I feel like it's getting into that thing of like, if I'm too specific, then I could let myself down.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe I'm thinking, I've never made one. Maybe I'm thinking about this all wrong. What do you think?
I think you shouldn't be scared to be specific.
Okay.
You know, if you want to write a book,
Because that's what
put it
people
up there.
Okay.
You know, if you want to make music, put it up there. And maybe you don't get there. Maybe you don't make a film this year, but you do certain other things that lead you.
Okay.
It's okay. Not everything has to happen.
Then yeah.
You're asking the universe. It's really on the universe whether or not
Yeah.
this stuff goes down.
Okay. I'd like all those things on there.
Yeah. Which things?
See, I feel even in this moment, I feel
know,
like
you're being
saying them
very
out
evasive.
loud. I'm like, I feel like there's a record of it.
Yeah. You could say it. I mean, if you don't ask, it doesn't happen.
Can I
right?
hear you say it?
Yes.
A version of yours?
Oh, shit. Mine?
Yes.
Well, all right. I think there's a boat on there.
Okay.
I don't know if I get the boat or if I just get into more boating or whatever, but
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A boat.
Yes.
I'd like to be in a movie.
Okay.
So maybe me acting.
Yes.
Dollar amount
Okay.
for sure.
That's okay. That makes me feel good. That,
Yeah.
like I'm not.
No, I think it's good
Okay.
to have that.
To me, the vulnerable thing you said was
Mhm.
like, I want to be in a movie, and that's the thing that I'm like avoiding saying.
Right.
But yes, I would like. Here, I mean, generally, like this is my like life goal. Okay. and I will be honest about this.
Okay.
I would love to have a steady gig in which I could also like on the side be able to make my own things. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes. So you're getting paid. You have the security of doing something creative that's paying you.
Yes.
And then
Hopefully like there's a summer off or whatever, hiatuses or something where I get to
Right.
spend that time working on what is distinctly mine. Do you know what I'm saying?
Got it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with saying that out loud.
And how would we like? What images would we use to put on the board for something like that? That feels like a sentence.
Yeah. I would say I would put like maybe you with Ted Lasso, or
I see. So
or
right.
Yeah. Or you and
Can it be like me with like on the set of Cheers, or
yeah. Like you're next to Norm on the
yes,
on the
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I think so, because that's you grew up with that. You know what that means. That's
Yes.
they don't
Yeah.
make a lot of those shows now, but
Yeah.
but why not?
And it doesn't need to be like a traditional like multicam sitcom, but the spirit of
Having a gig. What's
Yeah,
wrong with asking for a gig
Yeah,
in this modern day when there's like 5 of them?
right.
Like it's crazy.
Yes.
And there are ways, it's coming back. There's different shows out there. I just had a
Yeah.
pitch. We were just talking off camera. I just had a pitch last week that is going to go nowhere, but I tried.
Yeah.
I put it out there.
And you went to multiple studios.
No,
and
just the first one. Just one.
you're only doing one, or you will go to more.
We're going to go to more, but this was the first one.
And how comfortable do you feel about talking about it? You don't need to like pitch.
We
the
can
premise
talk about it.
But like,
I won't name it, but
you've spent time developing this idea with somebody,
with somebody.
and how much time did you spend?
Months.
Okay, and
Not every day, but months.
and it's like you start. Hey, I think
I got this
What
idea.
about-
and
yeah,
I-
yeah,
and
yeah.
You're so funny. Well, you want to
work on this
it.
with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you're now at the point where like you feel like the main part of the work is kind of done. The initial phase is done, and now it's like, let's go out with this.
It's good. Let's go tell some people about it and see if they want to make it.
And do you go to like your reps and be like, what do you think about this? Or
Yeah.
yeah.
And they were like, okay, we'll make some calls and set up some things.
yeah.
And then they set up the first one.
And how
And
how
it was
do you-
okay.
right.
It was all right.
Yeah.
It was on us, though.
What do you think?
We could have been funnier. The problem is when you're making comedies, we were just talking about this. When you're making comedies, it's just got to be fun. The whole thing's got to be fun. And we got to tool into what it really means and the workings of it.
Rather
Which
than
you
like,
need, right?
right.
If you're going to make something, they want to know you're competent.
but like,
And we
Right.
got a little too into that.
whereas like there's a version where you go in there and just like
Kill.
you're making them laugh the whole time.
You
that It's
kill.
like, it doesn't even fully matter like
You kill.
the like minutia of the universe or whatever. I guess so many people like us have had those experiences, but it is so specific, and like that I can like kind of feel that feeling of like wanting to score in that room, like, here we go, come on, let's make this happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then yes, also
And then you're
I've
kind
had-
of like, you did okay.
yeah. I've had every version of it. I have.
Yeah.
I feel like crushed in those rooms, and I've also like kind
Right.
of like been like. I have one very distinct memory where like we were pitching. It just didn't feel like in the room we had sold it.
Yeah.
So one of us like kind of added another piece of information like that was like fully full tangent from the pitch that we had just done. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and then, or maybe they can be shrunk down in size. And it's like sort of like
Just gotta
totally
throw something
demeaning
at it, yeah.
everything. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like
this isn't
something.
working.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always think of Steve Martin had said about doing stand-up that he quickly learned the set went as well as he felt on the way home.
Right.
You can't kind of really figure it all out. But if you're driving home in a good mood, that set went well.
Yes.
If you're going and you're a little convincing yourself that it went well, probably didn't go as great as you wanted it to. I kind of I carry that a lot.
Yes.
So like when I left the pitch, I was like, I was thinking a little too much, like, yeah, something happened, because the show's really funny and it's really,
Yeah.
it's really good and thought out and stuff. But it was just the delivery of what we were trying
Sure.
to convey was like,
Right. Well, yeah, that's the nice thing that you have more opportunities.
yeah, and you keep it up on your vision board.
But
and
don't
it's
you
all
also
right.
think, in terms of that Steve Martin idea, which I hadn't, I feel like I've not heard that direct quote, but I've heard
Yeah, I think it was in his
versions
book.
of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like when you're doing a show, sometimes you leave in a shitty mood, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because of whatever, like you didn't say a line the way you wanted to, or like one bit didn't play like it usually does, or somebody said something in the audience that like sort of derails something. There are times where like I feel very shitty with what I did, but it very well could have been a great show though.
Right. No,
so like
absolutely.
I hear that idea that like
that's true.
The way you feel is sort of what it was, but I think that there are times where that's not necessarily true for the audience
a great
member.
Point. Like they might have liked that pitch.
Yes.
They might be thinking about it right now.
Yeah.
And I just felt like I didn't. Yeah. Because there's times like I'll do a show and I just in my own head wasn't feeling. I was thinking. I was distracted in the middle of the show, thinking about other stuff, and had to keep fighting myself to get back on track.
Yeah.
And the audience has no idea what's going on.
No.
They just hear funny lines and they're laughing and left feeling great. And now a word from our sponsors. This episode is brought to you by IQ Bar, our exclusive snack, hydration, and coffee sponsor. IQ Bar protein bars, IQ Mix hydration mixes, and IQ Joe mushroom coffees are the delicious, low-sugar, brain and body fuel you need to win your day. We love IQ Bar. It's really nice when you get to talk about a product that you literally use every day. My wife is into them. Her mom is into them. It's amazing. The Ultimate Sampler Pack is a great way to try all IQ Bar products and flavors. And that's it. It's the flavors. They make you feel good. They mellow you out, but they actually, we've all been in airports and grabbed a protein bar or something like that, and you're like, "Lee." Not with IQ Bars. With the Sampler Pack, you get 9 IQ Bars, 8 IQ Mix sticks, and 4 IQ Joe sticks. There are plenty of flavor combinations to choose from. All IQ Bar products, from mint chocolate chip protein bars to blueberry pomegranate hydration mixes to vanilla spice coffee, and even limited edition and seasonal flavors too. All IQ Bar products are packed with clean, delicious ingredients that keep you physically and mentally fit. With over 20,000 5-star reviews and counting, more people than ever are fueling their busy lifestyles with IQ Bar's brain and body boosting bars, hydration mixes, and mushroom coffees. I have a brand new backpack, and my other backpack, I was just like, my mom had a purse when we were little, and she would, if you had said to Mom, "Can I have a piece of gum?" she would dig in there, like climb in it, dig around for 5 hours, and then come out with something because there was so much crap in it. I transferred all of my stuff from my dumb bag like that to my new sleek backpack. I found 6 IQ Bars. Yeah. 6 IQ Bars from my old bag that now go right in there, and now I know where they all are, and now I can eat them. Right now, IQ Bar is offering our special podcast listeners 20% off all IQ Bar products, including the Ultimate Sampler Pack, plus free shipping. To get your 20% off, text PAPA, P-A-P-A, to 64,000. That's P-A-P-A to 64,000 on your little text device. Message and data rates apply. See terms for details. Thank you to the good people at IQ Bar. We'd like to thank the people at Quince Cookware for sponsoring today's program. If you cook as much as I do, and you want to create great things, you also want them to look great, you want them to be useful, they want to be easy to wash, and they want to be practical. And that's where Quince Cookware comes from. Beautiful cookware, knives, tableware, and they feel incredibly well made. They look great on the table, and they make cooking and hosting at home that much more enjoyable without the luxury price tag. Quince cookware has seriously upgraded my kitchen with their stainless steel and ceramic pieces. They heat evenly and are super easy to clean. Here's the best part. They feel like the kind of pieces you'd find in a luxury kitchen store, but Quince costs 50 to 60% less. Same high quality materials, half the price. Really, you just get them, you bring them in, and look, you probably have all the basics of what Quince makes already, but I guarantee they're getting chipped. They're not as good quality. Things stick every time you use them. Just make the upgrade at an affordable price. You'll be very happy. That's because Quince works directly with the manufacturers and it cuts out the middlemen. So you get really well-made cookware and tableware at a price that actually makes sense. Upgrade your kitchen with Quince. Go to quince.com/papa. That's quince.com/papa, P-A-P-A, for free shipping and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. Hello, Canada. Go to Quince, QUINCE.com/papa, P-A-P-A, for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/papa. Upgrade your stuff. You'll enjoy cooking better. You'll end up cooking more, and you'll be very happy with the stuff from Quince. And now back to the show. What else is going to be on your vision board?
I keep on like I have a vision. Why we've been talking about vision boards for a food related thing.
Oh yeah,
but I don't know what it means.
What do you mean?
That's the thing. I just like, I feel like there should be a picture of pasta on there, but I'm like, why? What? I don't know. I don't know what the meaning behind it is. Like, maybe it's just that I want to eat some good meals in the. What is this?
This is provolone. A plastic
It's light.
facsimile, but that's provolone. Maybe the food thing is some kind of Tom Kyle collab.
Yeah. I mean,
Do you like
I
to eat food?
I love it. I feel like I'm like, yeah, I don't indulge in the ways I always want to.
Uh-huh.
Like I feel bad for indulging.
What do you mean?
Like I feel like I can only have like a big pasta like once a week maybe or something like that.
Instead of like someone who just doesn't care and eats and drinks all the time.
Yeah.
I know. Well, but you don't seem like a guy that struggles with weight.
I was a big kid growing up, so I feel like that's probably affected me in some way or another.
I was too. So I always feel fat.
Yeah.
Always. Even when I'm not as fat.
Yeah.
I'm always fat.
Right. And that's essentially what body dysmorphia is, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
What do you see when you look at me? Do you see a fat guy?
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry I didn't say anything. No, you look great. And also
No, I'm just asking. Because body dysmorphia doesn't let you see yourself.
To me, I mean, you look very good, but I also think that like I also want to say that all shapes are good. Do you know what I'm saying? But your shape is great.
So you're saying I should lose a little?
I actually am not saying any of that.
Like 10?
I think where you're at is the perfect place to be. But also, if you want to be in another place, I want you to be happy. I don't want you to hurt yourself, but I want you to be happy.
Mm-hmm. It sounds like I should lose some weight.
No, I didn't say that.
When you see me, do you think athlete? When you see me, do you think chef?
Well, I mean, like you offered me bread. When I see if you're like in front of a white psych right now, and I have no context clues, right? What am I thinking? I wouldn't immediately think athlete,
right?
But it's probably just because you're wearing glasses or something like that. I don't think it speaks to the nature of your physique necessarily. Mm-hmm. I feel like it speaks to your aura and presence. But that could be unfair. Were you an athlete growing up?
I was an athlete growing up, which is very funny.
Yeah.
In all seriousness.
Yeah.
I was chubby when I was a kid, like really little. I probably only, it's so weird. I only probably had a year or two of being chubbier than normal. But I always carry that I'm fat because of that.
Right.
And But then I was an athlete. My whole life I was an athlete.
Yeah.
And
what was your sport?
In high school, I was captain of the football team. And I was in track, and I was a
captain of the football team.
Yeah.
What position did you play?
Fullback.
Wow.
Running back. And I was the captain. I was also funny, but I was an athlete.
Yeah.
And I was the captain of the
you're like
football. And I meet people now, and whenever I say I played football, they go, they totally don't see the old version of me being an athlete with
Do you still feel
long
athletic?
curly hair. I do feel somewhat.
Are your kids
but it's
athletic?
very funny. It's like a whole nother existence of my.
Yeah.
People don't look at me, and I blame the glasses too.
I mean,
John, do you think athlete?
Sure.
You do?
Sure.
As a guy that.
As an adult, I could see you being an athlete as a kid. You look like you could have been fast.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Do you think I'm fat?
No, I don't think you're fat.
Yeah, no one says it with confidence. I think I have to lose 10 pounds, right, Danielle?
I would not say that.
how often do you step on a scale?
I've been stepping on like every 2 days recently because I have been trying to lose weight. Do you think it should be more often?
Oh my gosh.
Do you, you said you can't, you started this off with you saying that you can't eat pasta all the time.
Yeah, that's
Why
true.
not? Because you look like a guy, when I look at you, I see a skinny guy that could eat anything.
Right. Interesting. Yeah. I think because, yeah.
When I've watched you through the years on SNL, in your movies, I'm like, must be fun to be skinny and just having a good time. That's a guy that stops off at Taco Bell on his way home without
wish.
nary a care in the world.
No, I think I've got my own problems with like kind of if I were to go to Taco Bell at the end of the night or something like that, I'd have to make up for it the next day, like on a jog or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So we all suffer.
But that's like on my birthday, I'll go hard. Or on when I was at SNL, Sundays are our only days off.
Mm-hmm.
So I would go really hard on Sundays. And like we would make a day of it, and we would do this. It was corny sounding, but we would have what we called Sunday Fun Days, and we would like. Sometimes they were heavily curated, and it's like,
right.
and themed,
Yeah.
but it would be like, sometimes an activity like going to like an amusement center, mini golf type thing, going to bars, going to restaurants, and like getting to live like a full. New York life and an indulgent New York life, you know what I mean, for one day.
That's great.
Yeah. And I do that a little bit on the weekends now.
It's fun.
Currently. Yeah.
I know there's a price to pay for it living that way. I watched Charles Lawton.
Mm-hmm.
You know Charles Lawton, that actor from the 40s.
Yes.
Something Trial. Great movie. So good. And he's sitting there, like the beginning of it is he's getting out of the hospital. He's a lawyer. He's a really brilliant lawyer in London, and he gets out of his hospital with his nurse, played by his real life wife, and he's in the car. He's got a little blanket on his lap, and his chins, he has like 12 double chins all into one chin, just hound dog. Just bulldog, just underneath him, and he's got big pudgy things. And this is the character he's playing as someone who's smoking cigars and sneaking whiskey and doing all this stuff. But I'm looking at this guy, this actor Charles Lawton, with just like a jellyfish, just chubsy Winston Churchill.
Right.
This guy is not saying to his friends back then, if I go hard tonight, I'm going to have to really pay tomorrow.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Oh, the freedom of that.
Yeah.
The freedom just to let yourself go. But the problem is, I think if you do let yourself go that way, you do have to go all in. You can't be somewhere in the middle.
Right.
I think we're somewhere in the middle.
Do you? Yeah, I think that's probably true. Sometimes I think that like, do you ever feel like, it's like, this is kind of a crazy claim, but I'm going to say it.
Go ahead.
I'm like, maybe I have one daughter. She's 2.5.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got, and you have grown kids, right?
In their 20s, early 20s.
Yeah. So I'm like, when she's an adult and like
Uh-huh.
when I am no longer, when she's not in the house, I wonder like, see, I wonder if I were in your position, that would be the moment when I'd give up
Let it go.
and like maybe even do heroin or something like that.
Yeah, I think about that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think it's until I'm like 80.
Yeah, maybe that's probably right.
I think it's
but
really.
do you do think about that
Oh
moment?
yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. No, when I get to that age, I'm gonna, and I don't have to look good or
Right.
feel good or
Right,
do
because you
things.
still do need to maintain a career. Like there's
Yeah.
unfortunately some standard you're trying to fit in your head.
Totally.
Yeah.
At that, there's gonna come a day where you're not gonna care at all.
That is to me. That is just thinking about it is
It's
really
exciting.
is really-
I know.
that needs to be on our vision board.
Yeah, right. A big piece of cake,
Yes.
a syringe of heroin,
You just like one of those like Marlboro like long boxes.
carton of smokes.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, live like that all the time. I know. That would be so great, so freeing.
Yeah.
You get diabetes and diarrhea. So
Right.
when you got kids around, you don't want to do it too early, I guess.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. Would you feel like a pressure to sort of ask permission of your kids to be, or like let them know, like I'm about to go off?
I was thinking about this the other day because there's this great writer, Jim Harrison, who is, I might have it in my Kindle. Do you know Jim Harrison at
No,
all?
I don't.
He was this great writer, and he used to write articles for Esquire about eating. Like you read him, he's doing everything we're talking about that you want to do with your life, of just eating and drinking and just living your life like a madman. And he would get bottles of wine and all of this amazing stuff, and he could not stop himself. And I read his obituary in the New York Times. He died like in early 70s. I read his obituary, and it made me want to live this way.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, this guy really lived his life. Like he really.
And do you know how he died? Was it?
Yeah, he got diabetes.
Yeah. Okay.
and
So
he-
it was directly related to his
Oh,
lifestyle.
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally related.
Hunter S. Thompson is another one. He kind of was going off. He was. I don't know about like eating pasta, but like consuming chemicals.
And they're talking now that there's people that think that he might have been murdered.
I saw that. Now, was he shot out of a rocket, or like was there some sort of,
What do you mean? Like they put him physically in a rocket?
or like a cannon maybe?
Like his ashes?
Maybe I'm imagining that. Yeah.
I think I've heard something.
Yeah.
Here's Jim Harrison.
Okay.
This is a really.
Oh, and he looks genuinely happy.
It's called A Really Big Lunch. And he talks about these decadent lunches that he would have with his friends and just the best wine and sent to him by restaurateurs and people who just would feed him. And this guy lived. He really lived. So in answer to your question, asking my daughters for permission, I saw this the other day and
Yeah.
I thought, I think I don't ask for permission.
You
I just
show
slowly
them.
transition into this guy. And you know what I mean?
I mean, like if I was your child, I would be excited.
You would.
Yeah, I think I would want to introduce you to my like friends.
Yeah, because there is going to come a stage where, you know, you're going to choose what kind of an older guy you're going to be.
Absolutely.
And you can, you know,
That guy, yes,
that
that's
guy's having
awesome.
fun.
Yeah.
People want to come visit this guy.
Yes.
If I'm like dyeing my hair and trying to stay young,
Right.
they're not going to want to hang with that guy.
No, you have the opportunity to be like the fun old man that it's like, oh, Tom is awesome.
He's awesome.
Yes.
And let it go. Like,
Yeah.
I doubt Letterman ever asked his kid, like, I'm going to grow my beard. It's going to be a 3-footer.
Right.
You know, you probably just do it.
Yeah. It's At
You'd
the
be
same
so
time,
happy. You'd be so like if you did that.
yes, but it's also like, isn't there so much tragedy associated with it that like, just the amount like that it feels so far away.
The tragedy in the way we're living now.
That like, that like we can't have that yet. That it's
I know.
decades.
I know. Or
I know. I know. I know. I see. I have a sense of where you're going.
you put it on the vision board and make it happen in 2026. put that picture.
Maybe like subconsciously that's what the picture of the pasta was. Because that is a good vision, is to like kind of like open myself up to indulging and allowing myself that.
Mm-hmm.
The way my mind works is like, I feel like I need to, it has to be a reward. Do you know what I mean?
Me too.
I can't just like do it.
No, I don't. I just added, it's so silly, but I added cookies to my rider on the road.
Oh yeah.
And because it's always like crudité and like some, fruit and whatever. And we added cookies on it from a bakery because I bake all the time. I'm known for baking. So we added cookies and grab us a cookie from a local bakery that you think is good. And it's fun. It's open to their interpretation of what a good cookie is, whether they care or not, whatever. But when we come in and there are these cookies on a plate, I can't eat it until the set's over.
After the show.
I think I'm going to earn that cookie.
Yeah. I think we're entering a good place because like I think that metaphorically what I need to do or what I would like to do is take a bite of that cookie before the set. That's what I need to like work on.
Mm-hmm. Do you know Fortune Feimster?
A little bit.
She's a comedian.
Not well, but she's very funny.
We're co-hosts on this radio show, so
cool.
we've come to know each other really well.
Yeah.
She's a friend. And she lives that way. She will go out for dinners before her show. She'll go with her friend to a dinner in that town, go have a dinner. There's fans around or whatever. She doesn't care. She'll have an old fashioned.
Jeez.
And then she's just enjoying Kansas City. And then she walks over to the theater, does the show. And I think about that freedom when I'm in my dressing room with some celery sticks going over my notes.
Oh God. Yeah.
Hoping that I'm going to do a good show.
So we're like similar types.
Yeah.
You're like, you're anxious.
I'm anxious about doing a good job.
Yeah.
I'm not superstitious anxious. Right. I am, you know what? I think I am anxious. I always tell myself I'm not. But when I go to the dentist, they're always like, stop clenching your jaw.
Right.
And when I got a massage the other day and I hadn't had one in forever. And she's like, you are so tight on your left side. She kept telling me, just relax. Yeah. Just breathe. She was telling me to relax. And I'm like, I'm chill, man.
Right.
I'm good.
Yeah, right.
And I'm not.
Right.
I don't think
I physically can feel how not relaxed you are.
Right, exactly. And I'm like, no, I'm good. She's like, no, you're not.
Right.
But I look at you and I think, chill. All your your characters, there's a little anxiety to your characters and stuff. But there's also a go with the flow kind of a guy.
Yeah, that's not reality. I did shows this past summer. I did music shows and I did I played some music and I also did some characters and showed some videos. And it's the most extensive, I guess outside of Saturday Night Live, live work I've done in a long time. You know what I mean? And the closest I've ever been to being on the road or something like that. And I fully can hear what you're saying. I had the opportunity to do that version where you go off in Minneapolis before the show. Yeah. But similarly, I need to run the whole thing. I probably ran the show over the course of the day leading up to it. The show's at 8 p.m. Yeah. I've probably ran the show 2 to 3 times on my own, in my own head. You know what I mean? Or with headphones in or something like that. Yeah. And I did 20 of them. I did that for every show. You know what I mean?
I know. There's a part of you that should be able to.
By now I know
I got it. It's going to be fine.
I feel like I need to do if I didn't do that, sometimes I would feel actually I'm having to reach for something that if I had fully done the work, I wouldn't have to reach for it.
Yeah, I agree with that. Especially when it's a piece that you're working on and tweaking.
Yes.
Changing the order, doing whatever.
Yeah.
I can't let that go. I can't let that go. But I think there is just in general, take it away from just being in front of in the backstage ready to go on. Just put it in your general life. I feel like Fortune's attitude of enjoying herself a little bit more, and it conveys to me confidence
Yeah.
a real confidence that it's going to be fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like yes.
I was
When-
a wreck in here, right? Before he got here, I was pacing back and forth, going through my notes.
Don't you? Yeah. How much nicer is it to say like I allowed myself to have a nice time rather than like I worked so hard and like stressed so much. Like
Yeah, but we're also in the unique position of working really hard at really stupid, fun shit.
yeah. Totally. Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, yes, there's a funny irony to that.
Yeah.
Like, why am I stressing over like the perfect fart joke? Yeah.
Do you wish you had gone out on the SNL anniversary and let it go, or do you feel better looking back, thinking,
Well,
no, I did good work because I had work the next day and I played it smart and
it says something that's like my first takeaway that I talk about. You know what I mean? Like it's not like, oh, I got to be around like almost every famous person alive. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah,
I just couldn't go off as hard as I wanted to go.
right. Yeah, but I do think, or I'll ask you, do you look back at that exact story and think you're happier? You're ultimately happier for making the choice that you had made, like because you did get to do good work and accomplish whatever you were gonna do.
I think I had like a monologue like to do on camera the next. I think was the show on I don't know if the show was on a Saturday or a Sunday.
I feel like it was a Sunday.
Okay, so then maybe, yeah, I might have had work on Monday, but maybe there's a day. Maybe I had like a day to recoup. I think it's tough to say because like maybe I would have been just as good at that monologue if I had allowed myself to go off a little bit. You know what I mean?
Or you go off a little bit and you flub a line and it's not as good, and
there's
then
a struggle,
and then you regret it.
Yeah.
Right?
I feel good about. I don't know. You can tell me what I said initially. I feel good about how it played out.
Right.
The regret is not strong enough that like,
right.
I really missed an opportunity. Do you know what I mean? Like,
totally.
Because I did also get to create like new memories and like see people and like, still got to do the thing.
Got to do it.
Yeah.
You're still around.
Yeah.
And you know, whatever feeling there is of being at a party with whoever, the most famous people or whatever feeling you could get at a party does not feel as good as hitting it out of the park,
sure,
doing your comedy
and feeling good about your work. Yeah.
That thing ultimately feels more fun.
Yeah.
And you feel greater than, oh, that conversation went great.
Yes.
At the bar over the loud music.
Right. Absolutely.
Right.
Yes.
It's really kind of silly.
Yeah. And more beneficial to your career, probably, that like he was there, he did it, he crushed it. Yeah.
Right. We do a thing on this program called an uncomfortable moment.
Okay.
And I want to tell you how you influenced us.
Okay, great.
We've been doing some visual aspects of it because we thought it was we were photoshopping some funny things between, our guests would do or whatever. And then we started using some AI because it was just the same as Photoshop.
Right.
But we started to feel like the guests were starting to push back a little.
Right.
And because you've been accused so much of using AI in your music, we decided to not use AI today.
I appreciate that. And I think that the online community and artists around the world are going to appreciate that.
Thank you.
So did you?
But we still have an uncomfortable moment.
Okay, great.
Get through.
Let's do it. I feel like I thrive in uncomfortable moments. I don't know about thrive, but I feel like is thriving doing well, or like kind of can thriving just be the baseline of like I endure them? No,
I think that's enjoyment. I think thriving is you're really good at it.
Okay.
You excel at it.
Okay, yeah. I guess what I wanted to say is that like I feel fine. I feel comfortable in uncomfortable moments, I think.
Okay. Well, that's good. So, maybe it's not uncomfortable at all. You're a great filmmaker. You've made 2 really good comedies and you have a really good, I would say, voice signature to your films. Like both films have a real, they're very funny and they also have this real sweetness to them.
Thank you.
They're emotionally present, and you're developing a style that I think is going to carry for your next films. And when you make your next film, whenever that is on your vision board, whenever the next film happens, I want to be in it.
Great. When you, and sorry, is there, during the uncomfortable moment, should I just respond
just be natural?
It's
yeah.
just a conversation.
Like I said, it might not be uncomfortable. If you say yes.
Well, I don't know how much you were setting up for this moment.
You mean the whole
throughout
podcast?
this conversation?
Uh-huh.
But when I heard you say that on your vision board, it's being in a movie is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I liked that a lot, and I think I made that connection. Like, oh, Tom can be put in a movie, and I now you're within the bank of people that I can think about if I have the power to put people in a movie.
When you said Tom could be in a movie,
yeah,
is that different from being in? Like, if you could have said it,
my movie.
Tom could be in my movie. My movie.
Well, my initial thought when you said it out loud, I was like, "Oh, that's awesome! That like he wants to be in a movie."
Well, I've been in movies.
Oh, yeah, but forgive
for this year.
That's right.
Right.
You don't know what it is.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know if I'll have a movie this year, but so I want you to get into a movie in 2026.
Well, that's nice, but that's not really what I'm asking.
I definitely am open to. Yes, I'll put. If you really want to, you've been so complimentary. I want to figure out a way to put you in one of my movies.
That's all you can ask for in Hollywood.
That's I feel like there are other things you could ask. Yeah, that's like the only thing you could ask for.
What do you mean?
The only thing you can ask is can you put me in your movie? I'm trying to think.
Like I'm friends with some movie star people, and I'm like, I'd like to be in your movie, and they're like, well, yeah, let's see if Warner Brothers were to say okay, and the casting director and the executives and the thing.
Right.
I feel like you make films where you're like, no, I'm gonna put Beck in my movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I feel like you have more control.
I always want to whenever I can, and I do think about that when writing. Like, oh, how can I get this person I love involved in this thing? And so I think you gave a great pitch, and the thing, and like from moment one, you've said very sweet things, which I mean, like it might be cheap, but it does endear me. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I wasn't.
And it sounds,
well,
it feels very earnest.
All that other stuff was had nothing to do with my ask of being in your movie. I really,
Right.
I want to be clear.
Yeah.
All the stuff I really admire about you and your career and all that. It's all, whether or not you put me in your next movie as the lead isn't, it wouldn't change my feelings of all that stuff.
Yeah.
That wasn't a play.
Sure.
Totally separate.
But it does still naturally endear me. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
when I'm casting a movie, it's always helpful to know, like, we could get so-and-so. I think they're a fan of what we do. You know what I mean? Like,
Sure.
it is good.
Yeah.
to
You don't want
know
to be
that.
like, oh, that guy talks shit about me in the press.
Yeah. Or like even the fact that they're aware of who I am is incredibly helpful. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
And that also means that you could probably like fit within that universe.
Yeah. Because like, you want to be, there are certain times like you work with people and you're like, oh, so-and-so's doing this. That's going to be cool. Whether it's the biggest thing in the world or not, it's going to be a good piece of work.
Right. Do you have an ideal role? Is there something that or like, it doesn't even have to be ideal. Like, yeah, what is is there something that comes to mind?
I kind of feel like my sweet spot is a nice guy who's not so nice.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like a guy who comes off as warm and fuzzy, but he's ultimately, by the end of the film, you realize, oh, he was kind of an asshole.
Right.
Yeah, I like playing that.
Have
I don't want to
influence.
influence your writing,
Right.
but I would keep that if you want to keep that in mind. I would keep that in mind.
Maybe like a former athlete type scenario.
Yeah, like a fat former athlete.
Tom,
What?
you're.
Someone who can't be photographed from the side.
That's not true. I feel like you're being photographed from the side right now.
My whole objective with this podcast is trying to be have the camera angle be more head on.
Is that true?
Yeah, and it happens maybe 1 out of 5 times. Happens more here than New York.
You do this in both LA and New York?
Yeah, mostly here.
And do you recreate the same
No.
thing? No.
We do it upstairs at the Comedy Cellar, so it's has a little bit of a restaurant-y vibe, but
that's
not
cool.
as elegant as this.
Do people comment on the stars?
Once in a while, not as often as you would think. Everyone gets here.
Sorry, I
No, go
interrupted
ahead.
you. Well, you mentioned Charles Lawton, and I was listening to the episode with Rob Riggle, and you mentioned Turner Classic Movies. Are you?
Did I talk about Charles Lawton during Wriggle?
No, just that you mentioned Turner Classic Movies. You were like mentioning.
Yeah, I do love that.
So do you watch a lot of like classic film?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just watched Mutiny on the Bounty with Marlon Brando.
Yeah.
And I was thinking maybe I should wear like a sea captain jacket.
Today.
Just in general.
Oh,
They're cut like this, like a V, broad shoulders,
yeah.
vision board, boat.
That's right. Everything is all coming together.
I know. But then I was thinking, then I would need to have Marlon Brando's face, and then think about my act coming out of Marlon Brando as a sea captain. It doesn't seem as funny.
Right. I mean, I'd have to see. I have to see the image of this outfit that Marlon Brando is wearing because I
It's
can't
beautiful.
recall it.
Yeah.
But I think you probably have a good sense of whether it would work or not.
Yeah. I don't think so. I don't think I should. I wouldn't put Marlon Brando on my vision board.
Okay. But the boat's there.
Mhm.
And have you ever owned a boat or operated a boat?
No, what's weird is I've been getting seasick on boats in recent years.
So it's strange that you would want to like kind of go boat forward.
Yeah. But I feel like a lot of guys who are successful that reach their dollar amount, they get a boat.
Right.
They not necessarily use it. Sometimes you go down to the dock, you just clean it, talk to the other guys.
And would this be like a motor boat or a sailboat?
No motor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the problem with does anyone here can you either of you pilot a boat? The parking seems like the most difficult thing.
Yeah. I know.
That's the type of thing that would probably intimidate me from even like approaching.
Ugh.
Just
Getting
like-
into the dock when everyone
Yes.
else is watching you.
Ew.
Ugh. Try not to hit the pier.
Yes.
Ay, ay,
Or the
ay.
other boats. Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah. That's why I don't think I take it out. I think I just hang out in the pier.
Can you can probably like rent a person to pilot your vehicle, right?
Yeah, I'm sure. If you hit that dollar amount, who cares, right?
Right.
10 mil 1 year.
Yeah.
You get a couple guys probably.
Yeah, that's like having a private driver or something like that.
Yeah. What would you rather have, a private driver or a chef?
Oh man. Well, here's the thing. My wife is a good cook, and I feel like a chef would step on something she loves doing. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But
It'd be pretty cool.
yeah.
Just come out. I'm going to the podcast.
But a lot of like my driving is driving my child. Like, does that feel funny that like
You get to sit in the back with her.
right? It's just like taking an Uber or something.
Yeah, have fun at school.
Yeah. But then
Home, Jeeves.
are people judging us? Do you think people care?
They are judging you, but I would really lean into it. Like, No, honey. He'll open the door for you. Then he gets to get out and come around with his cap on, open the door, let her out.
He has a cap.
Yeah. Right?
That says Kyle on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Go all in like a real driver.
What I will say about the chef, though,
Uh-huh.
is I am just curious about like what an artist like that, like it's like, is he curate or she or they, are they curating
what you're
the menu? Eat? Yeah. Or is it like, oh, can I have meatloaf tonight? Like, or is it both of that? Like, I'm intrigued by that. There's more.
Yeah.
Forgive me. Like, and I don't want to, I feel like this could be judgmental in some way or another. There is an artfulness to the home chef that I'm more intrigued by than like just being the driver. I'm not saying that being like, I'm sure there's
no art to that.
Okay. I'm not going to say it.
There's no art to that. No, you can be good at it, but
Yeah.
it's not really an art. Yeah. I mean, he could have some wisdom, be a bit of a sage, give you advice, like
That's
not overstepping, but
Right.
letting you know,
Right. Yeah.
Well, Kyle,
Right.
maybe 2 drinks is enough.
Right.
You know, that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, the food I think is I see the food thing being like, sometimes you're like, so what's on the menu tonight? Well, we're having salmon and rice. That sounds wonderful. And they've done it and come up with the ideas and went to the farmer's market and picked what's fresh. But then there's probably some other days where you walk in and you're like, Jeeves, I'm thinking meatloaf.
Yeah. And Jeeves is like in his head, like, fuck, I had a whole fucking menu design. I've already started prep work. Yes, sir. I'm excited to make the meatloaf.
What an asshole. And then you come in a half hour before dinner and go, you know what, Jeeves? That salmon didn't sound so bad.
Right. But isn't there also like there's also there's a big difference in my opinion of like you're sharing your home with the chef to some degree.
Yes, they're in your house.
Yeah.
As opposed to the driver who's in the garage.
Well, they don't have to stay in the garage.
Well, where are they going to go?
Well, I hope they have a home.
Well, yeah, but they got to they're on standby during the driving hours.
I think I would be able to be like, listen, I'm going to need you at whatever, 8 a.m.
Oh, really?
And like, you're done by 8 p.m.
All right. So 8 to 8? That's a long day.
I think there are going to be days where I'm like, you can go home early. You don't need to.
You want to be
we're done.
Benevolent.
I have, I guess it's like pick up and drop off for my child, a podcast today. Those are the drives that are being made.
Right. No.
What do you say no to?
I'm saying he's got to be sitting in that car waiting for you. And if you're like, oh shit, I forgot I have to go pick up something else. Right. And you come out.
But 8 to 8 services that.
You come out to the car. You're waiting at the door. Hello. Oh, and he comes out, opens it. I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. Thank you. I'm not opening the door myself. And then you get in and you're like, we've got to go to the pharmacy.
Right. So you think, so in this situation, like, I don't notify him. I don't text him like, hey man, about to come down. I truly just walk down the drive. Like, I'm like, excuse me, it's time to go. He's
Old school.
He's supposed to be ready.
He's supposed to be
all the time.
He sees that front door opening. He's out and standing at the door.
Do you feel comfortable with that? Setting up a person to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because let me go back to the vision board.
Okay.
He ain't doing it for free.
Right.
That's what the money is for. We're all in agreement. I hit that dollar amount on my vision board. I'm paying you big bucks to be my driver.
Do you? if you're getting car service, you get. I'm sure you get car service every now and again, right? do you just let them do the process of opening the door and closing the door for you, or are you like, I got it? Where do you?
I'm in
lie?
a transition phase.
Okay.
I was always the meets me baggage claim. I got my wheelie bag. You want me to take that for you? No, I'm good. You lead the way.
Right.
That was the old Tom.
Yeah.
The new Tom's a little tired. He's
Yeah.
been on the road a lot this year. And I'm thinking, well, it is a service.
Right.
We are paying for this service. You want to open the door? Yeah, go ahead.
When did this transition take place?
A couple weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It's new.
I'm starting to embrace it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We get there. I get off. I wheel it all the way from gate 46 to baggage claim. You want me to take that for you? I sure do.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not an elitist thing. He's got a job.
Yeah.
We
I think
we had to pay it. And I'm sure he wants to do it. If I was a driver, I'd want to do all that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. The only feeling I have, I think it's like getting into the car. Like, I just feel like it's most practical and like fastest and cleanest for me to just open the door.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than in a situation, let's say the driver is finishing putting a bag in the trunk and then me just sort of standing there waiting for the door to be opened for me.
Right.
That's probably where like I'm like I feel like I could take care of this step on my own.
Because you feel bad because you know if you're having to wait for him to open the door, he's going to be fired.
I am so afraid of confrontation.
Me too.
That like
I know.
people can do the worst thing to me, and there will be no repercussion.
Yeah.
I could tell you. I
You're lugging all
could
your
cite
stuff.
examples where
Yeah.
like the worst things have happened to me, and like all I need to do is like send a note online, and I'm like, oh great, massive tip, great experience.
I know. Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm starting. I'm
That's good.
gonna try it.
Well, that's
Be respectful. Don't be an asshole about it. But
And
yeah,
that is
you
the
can open the door.
thing. There is like just like you're saying about fortune. Like there are these people who just kind of have a fully different way of doing it, and it's going great for them. Like, why am I fearing embracing that?
Right. I know you have to go, but
I feel like I'm just getting warmed up. I feel like
the when you do when you do have a car come pick you up, whatever, to take you to a show or whatever, a lot of times, all the time, tip is included.
right.
Tip is included.
Yes.
But there's still that awkward moment
Yeah.
when you get out of the car. You're gonna go. Do you tip? Do you not tip?
You're asking
Extra.
me what I do.
Yeah.
I always tip, and I will
Always throw more money at it.
But there are situations where I don't have cash on me, and then like
And you scurry away in shame.
yeah, maybe I've also like kind of I'm so sorry I don't have any cash on me. Like maybe I've voiced that out
Mhm.
loud, but
Yeah.
yeah, I always
Because I have friends who it's known that it's tipped, so that's it's all taken care of, and there's no emotional attachment to it. It's all done like an Uber, and you just walk away.
yeah
I have a hard time with that. I always feel like, you gotta give a little,
me too.
throw a little something on it. Well, you're a very nice man. You obviously are a very thoughtful person.
Spineless is what it is.
I mean, I didn't realize your morning routine was so broy, but
Can I be honest? That was not true.
what?
I wake up. I was trying to visualize what Mark Wahlberg does. I thought it was some sort of like fantasy playing out. I was not being earnest.
Oh, I saw you as being a lot more broy after that.
Oh no. I thought you said like let's talk like bros. So I thought we were
Yeah.
like taking on a persona. You were being genuine.
Yeah. No, I eat 2 steaks every morning.
and you fire the skeet shooting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And fight with
No,
my
I couldn't
neighbors.
even. I couldn't even come up with what the term was for a swimming pool.
I can't wait to be in your next movie.
I can't wait to have you.
It'll really be fun.
I'm so excited for this bread, and my family will be enjoying this bread.
Good. I hope so.
Yeah.
And it'll be really good today. It'll be even better tomorrow.
Is that true?
Yeah, because it just came out of the oven. So you'll be like, well, this cut's it's a little wobbly. It's because it's still doing its thing.
You know, we're gonna see Friends. I can bring this. This is
yeah. And
yeah.
you know what? You could take credit for it. I baked you this bread. You could say it.
I feel like with all I've told you today, do you think that that's my persona?
You know what? If I were you, and I think what you're really going to do,
Yeah.
you're going to let your driver just drop off the bread before you get there.
Hey, that's what I pay him for.
There you go. It's a whole new attitude. Thanks for being here.
Yeah,
This
thanks
was
for
really
having me.
nice meeting you.
Wonderful hanging out.